here's the start of our trip up to Hat Creek. Very nice. Should be a fun 3 days, and off we go. Through hikers, class of 22. Okay. Nicely done. All right, just at this little top of the ridge, and then I'm gonna descend on down to Borrego's Creek. Looking down on Willow Lake, and then the valley above that. Beautiful. All right, Boundary Springs right down here. Been about 5 miles, and we're at the boundary to Lassen National Park. All right, this is a nice spot for a late lunch, and onward, and maybe another like 3 miles toward Warner campground, but we'll probably like camp just short of that. Warner Valley 3.7, off we go. Here's Little Willow Lake, which pretty much looks like Little Willow Meadow. Very nice. Little Willow Lake, which pretty much looks like Little Willow Meadow. And the junction with Terminal Geyser. Boiling Lake. Pretty impressive and probably pretty warm. Another view of Boiling Lake. Definitely warm. Coming down to Drake's Pad and the Hat Creek. There's the hot pool at Drake's Pad, and here's the rest of the complex. Looks like some steam coming off here. Yeah, definitely cooking. Hot Springs Creek, that bridge. All right, Hat Creek Springs Creek. Got an IPA. I've got an IPA. We've got chicken noodle soup going, and beautiful camp spot, and pretty nice first day. Day 2, off to Cluster Lakes, 8 to 9 miles. Should be a nice day. And off we go. Hot Springs Creek. Here's the junction with the Warner Valley Trailhead. Hi, little guy. How you doing? Cutie. Nice climb here out of Warner Valley through this burnt section. We climb about 600 feet. Looking back at the hot springs at Drake's Bed. And up, on up this way. And La Luna. Del Fuego. All right, one more shot of the Warner Valley. There's a little side trip to Sifford Lake and Kings Creek Falls. And then we're continuing on to Lower Twin Lake. Almost 3 miles in and transitioning to like a green zone, which is quite refreshing. All right, here's the Kings Creek crossing, and we're heading up toward Horseshoe Lake, but we have a nice reliable source of water. All right, crossing Kings Creek. Got a nice log here, and very nice crossing spot. Nicely done. Here's Carl at the grassy swale, the start of the grassy swale. It is quite grassy. All right. There's the creek heading down to the grassy swale. Nice. Here's a nice meadow along the grassy swale. Here's the junction with Horseshoe Lake, 2.2 to go to Lower Twin Lake. This very strange artifact that looks like blood at the base of these trees. So red. All right, just cresting the top of a little ridge and 6,700 feet and a half mile more. It's still pretty burnt out in this area, but you know, we're making good progress. I call this the shimmer plant because it shimmers in the sun. Here's the junction again with Horse Lake and got 0.9 to go. Sweet. Lower Twin Lake. Swan Lake. 8 miles in and we arrived at Lower Twin Lake. All right, good view of Lower Twin Lake. It's a nice lake too. All right, the final stretch, another mile and a half. It's a good day so far. Another view of the lake. Lower Twin Lake, beautiful. All right, we've got 2 miles to feather and 2.5 to cluster. Go Bambi, go. All right, little lakelet before getting to Feather Lake, Silver Lake. And I'm not sure what this is, Broke Off Mountain, possibly. But anyway, a view of a mountain. Nice, sweet. Lower Twin Lakes, 2.4, and we're at Cluster Lake. All right, these look like bear prints. Definitely look like bear prints. Wow. Okay. Let's look at Cluster Lake. Sunset at Silver Lake, and There's Mount Lassen in the background. Beautiful. All right, our final camp at Silver Lake. Got the tents up. Got sunset happening. Got Mount Lassen there in the background. And we got Carl. And we got the stove going. Ain't life sweet? Our last camp spot for the Lassen leg of our PCT tour. And got a good spot here and a nice view of through the trees. Mount Lassen. Beautiful. Hello, Bambi. How you doing? Cutie. Cutie. Hello. Cutie. Hello, cutie. You're pretty tame, aren't you? And you guys are super cutie. Super cutie. Off we go. Day 3, back to Hat Creek. And the deers are going to take over the campsite now. Another look at Big Cluster Lake, where I wanted to camp where the bear prints were. I think we ended up with a good choice at Silver Lake. Little Cluster Lake is turning into a meadow. Not a lot of water in this baby. 2.25 miles in and looking down the trail. Junction should be up here in about 3/4 of a mile with the main PCT. Hello, Mr. L. How are you doing? I guess there are Mr. L's on this section of the PCT. All right, a little over 3 miles in and we're back on the PCT. So far so good. It was a good hike over from Cluster Lakes and nice cool day today. Another look at Lassen. All right, here's a clearer shot of Mount Lassen. And here's Castle Craigs. Not sure. At the northern entry to the fine Lassen National Park, we've got another maybe about 3.5, 4 miles to get to water, then another 4 miles out. Nice cool day to hike. This has been good. And then Hat Creek, down the valley. Manzanita, growing into the old Manzanita. Very cool. Looking back up the valley, we're going to drop down to about 5,000 feet before we hit water. Okay, this is definitely a planned forest because these trees are like planted in a straight line here. Fascinating. Hat Creek. Beautiful. Worth the wait. Just gorgeous. All right. Hat Creek. Very nice. lot of moss in those trees. All right, one final climb. A little over a mile to go, and yeah, they're making us earn this. But it is what it is, and might be a cold beer waiting at the end. Mount Lassen and Cass Craig's on the right. Beautiful. Very nice. Okay, Carl. Last quarter mile. Right down here. And here we are. Back to the car. Very nice. Well, that was a nice 14 miles. I'm ready for a beer. All right. To another successful PCT venture. This one, the Lassen section, it was very nice over to Hat Creek, and to many, many more of these. We got a lot of sections still to do, but this was awesome. It was. The Ranch House Pub and Grub, very nice. Really impressive.